Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing my Spin the Bottle TBR game for my Fall TBR, which will technically include October and November. Historically, I am always doing monthly TBRs, but I want to try something new. I want to do a seasonal TBR for fall, in hopes of providing a little bit more room for mood reading and reading for specific video projects that I want to do. So we're gonna give it a shot. If you end up seeing a November TBR, mind your own business. The plan is for this to be a Fall TBR, so let's get into it. The first thing we do at the beginning of every game is go over how last month went. At the time of filming, the month is not over. However, I know that I will not have completed last month's Spin the Bottle TBR. Out of these 8 books, I did read 6 of them, with the potential of starting 1 or 2 more of them before this month is over. But at the time of filming, I have not finished that TBR. However, I am done with punishments and rewards. I think that that was a mistake bringing that back this year. How life is going right now, I just want to enjoy my cozy space that is reading, so I'm not punishing myself, and that's that. But I will also say I'm going to try to get the ones that I didn't read back on the TBR this month, and so much more. One of the books I did not read was the Greenhouse Compendium draw from last month, which was the Berry Pickers. So since I didn't read it, I'm going to put it back in the jar in hopes that maybe I'll pick it again in the future, because also for my TBR games, I will draw 1 or 2 times. I think this time I'll draw twice. What even is this? Sorry, I'll draw twice because I'm technically doing 2 months of books. What book is this? All of these pieces of papers are books that I physically own. So why don't I know what this is? Oh, so I drew The Fury by Alex Michaelides, and I actually don't want to read this until I have read The Silent Patient. So I'm going to put this one back in the jar, or I'm going to keep it out while I draw and draw 2 others. Sorry, Christy. But I have heard that there's like spoilers for his further books if you haven't read his previous ones, so I want to read The Silent Patient before I continue. Oh, fun. Okay, that's a fun one. I've been meaning to get to this, and it's kind of fitting. Okay, Seiki recommended me In the Dream House by Carmen Maria Machado. This was pitched to me as like a choose your own adventure sort of memoir. I think that's what this is. If this isn't the choose your own adventure one that I'm thinking of, it might not be. I don't know anymore. Regardless, this is a nonfiction that I have heard is a little bit heavy, but also that it is absolutely stunning. Each chapter in this inventive memoir is driven by its own narrative trope. The haunted house, erotica, the Bildungsroman, through which Machado, is it Machado or Mikado, holds her story up to the light and examines it from different angles. She considers her religious adolescence, unpacks the stereotype of lesbian relationships as safe and utopian, and widens the view with essayistic explorations of the history and reality of abuse in queer relationships. I've heard great things. I'm actually really excited that this got picked. Thank you, Seiki. This is on the TBR. What a time to be alive. Let's pick another one. Hot dog. Let's do this one. Oh, I have like 2. Nope, 1. Okay. Okay. I'm never expecting what I end up drawing. Abby is recommending me All Roads, oh god no, not loads. All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Zapata. This is a chunk of I almost said fantasy. Normally the word fantasy does follow that word, but no, this is a chunk of a romance book. I've heard it is like the slow burn of slow burns, and I love a slow burn. I've had friends that really love this book. Wow, wasn't on my radar for spooky season, but I'm also not mad about it because I've wanted to read it. November is my birthday month, so why not just have a cute little romance? Okay, I'm excited about both of those. That's fun. Now we can go on and actually play the game. Typically we spin for 5 times. Since it's the spooky season and my birthday season and my favorite time of the year, we're also gonna do 9 spins, which is my favorite number. So is this even giving me room to mood read? Maybe not, but I've already decided this and this is what's happening. So let's go on for spin number 1. Sun just came out. Phenomenal. Spin number 1, we got read a book with chapter titles, and that was easy. I'm going to be choosing The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Buhlman. I'm super stoked about this one. This is also involved in the penultimate video of my 5-star showdown. So if you don't know what that is, I've been taking 3 5-star predictions and pitting them against each other. There's a point system, there's a bracket. I have a playlist for all the videos if you want to catch up on them, but this book is involved in the final episode, and I'm really excited. There goes goes the sun. Do 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 do. Black Tongue Thief is kind of giving a like more lighthearted, silly fantasy. Not saying that it won't have like serious topics and like a little bit of gore potentially, but like it seems like Christopher Buehlman is going to have some sort of like comedy within his narrative as well. This book is involving a thief and a knight who are having to team up together because they have common enemies, and there are uncommon dangers that force the thief and the knight on an epic journey where goblins hunger for human flesh, krakens hunt in dark waters, and honor is a luxury that few can afford. Sounds perfect. There's the sun again. This is just gonna be crazy. We're gonna have to deal with it together. Oh boy. I'm really excited about this and this final episode. Let's go on to spin number 2. Spin number 2, we got phone a friend. Immediately I went to my bestie Steph. Okay, let's send her a message and see if she has something for us. And we're gonna continue with the game. And once she responds, we will pick a book from her prompt or recommendation. Steph was busy girl bossing and I literally just finished filming. I put away all my stuff. I'm not getting my camera out. But she did get back to me and she is recommending me a book just like straight out the jump. So it's funny. Because now I know how many books I'm reading in the next 2 months. But let's add another one because bestie Steph said The Vanished Birds by Simon Jimenez, which is really funny because I just bought this last month in Chicago when I was there for a show. Kayla and I were seeing King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, our favorite band. And we stopped and got a little snack and it was right next to a bookstore. How convenient. And I saw this book and immediately thought of Steph. So I bought this because of her. So it's only right that she's now telling me to read it. So that's really exciting. I read The Spear Cuts Through Water by Simon Jimenez and I really loved it. I'm actually really stoked to read this one. I don't know anything. Oh my god, it says a solitary ship captain, unfettered from time, a mute child burdened with unimaginable power, a millennia-old woman haunted by lifetimes of mistakes in this captivating debut. Connection across space and time, these outsiders will find in one another the things they lack, a place of love and belonging, a safe haven, a new beginning. But the past hungers for them, and when it catches up, it threatens to tear this makeshift family apart. So obviously found family, which I absolutely love. Solitary ship captain, I love ships. Love a captain. This is already getting points. I'm really excited about this. Thanks, Steph. But in the meantime, let's go on to spin number 3. This prompt is always a difficult one, and I'm lucky this month that it's not. It was a one-word title, and where did it go? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, is it right here? No. Oh. It was right next to me. It was under my phone. For one-word title, I'm going to go with Woodworm by Layla Martinez. This is my buddy read pick for my book club over in the greenhouse. If you didn't know, I run a book club over there and we would love to have you join us. Woodworm is the optional buddy read and I'm so excited. I couldn't be more obsessed with this cover and just the synopsis is right up my alley. It says, the house breathes. The house holds bodies and secrets. The house is visited by ghosts, by angels that line the roof like insects, and by saints that burn the bed sheets with their halos. Built long ago by a small-time hustler to control his wife, the house won't let their daughter and her granddaughter leave. When the mysterious disappearance of a boy draws unwanted attention, these two shut-ins, are they witches or are they simply enraged, combine forces with the spirits that haunt them in pursuit of something that resembles justice. I'm so excited. I think it sounds great. I love how short it is. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go on to spin number 4. Spin number 4, classic prompt, read a book from an author that you've read from before. This won't necessarily surprise anyone, but maybe it should. I'm gonna be choosing Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. Again, I think I will finish this before this month is over, but I know I definitely won't finish it before the month is over. So I'm gonna put it back on the TBR because Way of Kings, phenomenal, 5 out of 5. Really looking forward to continuing the series. So definitely, obviously have read from Sanderson before. Gonna put him back on the TBR. If you hear little like feet click clacking about, I just want you to know that this is what I'm looking at. It's time for her to go OUT and she knows it and I'm trying to speed through this. But if you hear click clacking, it's her begging, okay? Let's see what spin number 5 has. Spin number 5, we got a prompt that is read a book from a genre that you don't read from a lot or one that you don't like really enjoy. This is a tough one. Ooh, actually, okay, listen, hear me out. I was going to choose The Employees by Olga Raven because this is like sci-fi and I don't gravitate towards sci-fi a lot. I think I still am going to put it in the stack for this seasonal TBR. Hi, Sammy. But I do feel like I read more sci-fi than I think I do because sci-fi fantasy sometimes overlap. But I do think I want to put this on here. I don't necessarily know if this is like considered a genre or not, but I tend to not pick up Greek mythology ever, which is funny because because I really want to go to Greece, and we actually are going to Greece next September 2025, and you can come with us. I'll put the link down below, but I'm hosting another Trova trip. This year we went to Bali and it was the best thing ever. And next year in September, we are going to Greece. Literally cannot wait. I will be hosting a little like choose your own adventure book club leading up to the trip. Everyone's gonna like choose a book off of this little graphic that I made that I think is really cute. I tried to include something for every type of reader, but one of the books that I'm really excited about, which is Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. This one is particularly exciting because we will be going to Crete, and this is the Princess of Crete. I was super stoked when I found this. I don't gravitate towards Greek mythology a lot because I don't understand it all the time. I don't like feeling stupid. I need to read at least some of the original myths so that I have like a base of knowledge. That's, you know, that's a me problem. That's like a personal OCD that I need to get over. But this one, like, let's put it on the TBR. Let's get a head start because I actually do kind of want to read all of the books on that little graphic that I made. But I was super excited about it. Really excited about the trip. See the link down below and check out the itinerary because it is literally so exciting. Like, it is going to be stunning, beautiful, all of the things. Would love to have you come join me and Caleb. Caleb's coming, in case you didn't know. But yeah, I think I'll choose this because that actually makes sense to me. Let's do it. And let's go on to spin number 6. Number 6, we got a nightmare prompt, which is only fitting for the fall season. And the prompt we got was read a damaged book, which, you know, these nightmare prompts are not always really horrible things because I am actually going to be choosing Royal Assassin by Hob and Rob by Robin Hobb. It's just a little bit damaged on the corners. The spine is broken, which I don't mind, but they're definitely, it was a Pango book and it's in good shape, but it is a little bit damaged. And I take pretty good care of my books otherwise, so I don't really have a lot of damaged books. So I think this one fits. This is book 2 in the Farseer trilogy, and I want to just like continue to read the series that I started this year so that I can continue the series before I forget what happens in the previous books. So yeah, I'm choosing this. And let's go on to spin number 7. Spin number 7, we got Heads versus Tails. This is scary. And this is where I get myself into trouble because what I'm choosing is not on my TBR, but I want to do this. First, I need a Head versus Tails coin simulator because I don't have a coin up here. And these are the choices, okay? Oh boy, I put like nothing on my TBR that I wanted to. Oh God, I'm screwed. Okay, this is silly. This is silly. I don't know why I'm doing this. For heads, I'm going to be choosing Mary, An Awakening of Terror by Nat Cassidy. This is my book club pick for October. If you didn't know, we do a poll every single month, and it was requested that I do horror in October and like a cozy autumnal read in November. So the poll won in the favor of Mary. So Mary is my book club pick for October. This is going to be Heads. And then Tails, listen, I don't have any like huge desire to read this, but I own it. And everyone in my Patreon right now is reading it. So I think it'd be fun to join them. Zodiac Academy 1, The Awakening. I don't know anything. But this will be Tails, okay? Let's see what we get. You ready? Spin, spin, spin. I'm screaming, kicking, throwing up. Avi, I'm concerned too. Okay, well, I thought for sure that it wouldn't actually win. I was like, for sure. Okay, well, I mean, both of these are gonna go on the TBR. Well, no, I was gonna say anyways, but this was not gonna go on the TBR. Mary for sure was, so this one also will be going on my TBR. You can just count it on here anyway. This now apparently is on my TBR, is what's happening. This is like a romantasy book. That's all I know. That's literally all I know about it. I know that it's one of those like just go in for a good time and you know you'll have a good time. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's it. Okay. I count both of these because I will be reading this, but now I have to read this. Okay, let's go into spin number 8. Spin number 8, we got the tarot space. And if you've been here before, then you know that I have the major arcana of this tarot deck that I own. Each card has a predetermined prompt that I have predetermined for it. And we're just going to, this one actually feels good. Wait, does it? Yeah. Sure. Oh boy, this one looks scary. It is Temptation, number 15. Temptation is the tarot card that we got, which means, oh, I've already been doing this entire time. It is guilty pleasure book or go off your TBR. It's sort of actually like a mood read prompt. I think the caveat has to be that like it's not for an actual video that I have planned right now. So that makes sense. Ooh, I'm scared of what's gonna happen these next 2 months. Okay, since it can't be something for a vlog, but has to be one that like is tempting me. Okay, listen, this book actually has been tempting me for like actually 6 months. It kills me because it is part of a new series, but I'm gonna choose The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. Should I not? I really want to though. I really want to. I'm gonna choose this. This is like a classic YA fantasy. There's found family. There's, I don't know, beautiful writing. That's really all I know about it. I don't know anything else except that it is like very good for fall vibes is what I've also heard. So I'm gonna choose this. This TBR is crazy. Let's go for our final spin, hopefully. Actually, yeah, even if I get a +1 spin, I'm not adding one. Let's go for our final spin, which is 9. We got read a book that is for a vlog. Phenomenal, stunning. I am going to be choosing A Time of Dread by John Gwynne. This is involved in the same episode of the 5-star showdown for the Black Tongue Thief. So it's going to be Black Tongue Thief, A Time of Dread, and Bloom. I'm really excited for this episode. This is gonna be a good one. So you could really, for a vlog prompt, you can choose A Time of Dread or Bloom, because both of those will be getting read. The consolation prize is that Bloom is very, very short, so I'm not mad about it. And I'm really excited to be back in a John Gwynne world. So this is set 100 years or so, I think it's 100, after the Faithful and the Fallen series, which is the, Malice, Valor, Ruin, Wrath, that series. And I'm so excited to be back in that world. So this is very exciting. It is a little bit overwhelming seeing what's at my feet right now, but it's for 2 months. It's for 2 months, and that's okay. I'm actually really excited to have a TBR for 2 months. I feel like this is good for me. We're gonna try. So that's it for the spins, but I do want to mention a few other books that are pretty high on my TBR for this season as well. One is Graveyard Shift by ML Rio, new release, and I just cannot wait to have it in my little paws and devour it. Likewise, Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage comes out in November as well. Same exact thing. Can't wait to devour that one. So I'm obviously going to put that on my immediate TBR shelf as soon as I have it. I also need to read Horror Movie by Paul Tremblay this month. And I would also love to read Middle of the Night by Rylee Sager. Both of these have been staring at me for months, and now is the time. In October and November, now's the time to read them. So on the TBR, they go out of my own free will. I'm actually really excited about all of these. 2 others that I would love to read, The Songbird and the Heart of Stone by Carissa Broadbent. I have this arc. I don't know if I will get to it before it comes out. I hope I maybe can, but I would love to get to this one, as well as The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Miss Laurie Gilmore. 'Tis the season, am I right? I don't even think that I can hold up all the books for this absolutely absurd TBR. Are we ready? I have to back you up. This is insane. You ready? Okay, this is for 2 months, okay? Wow. But yeah, this is a pretty accurate representation of what I want to read in the next 2 months, which I think it's doable, but is it? Here we go. Wow, yikes. But I guess that's it. Let me know what is on the top of your TBR for your fall season. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me for a bit, especially if you're here at the live premiere, because I love to do that for these videos. Love you guys a lot. If you are still here, then leave me your favorite fall time emoji down below in the comments. And while you're down there, please do subscribe and like the video. I always appreciate your support. And of course, be kind to one another and happy reading. Bye.